No. Whoa. Hi, everybody. It's Professional High Priestess. Um, I just wanted to come out and go ahead and give some information about what got started today in technology. But before I do that, I want to tell you guys something. So some of you guys are like, oh, okay, Daisy, why is it that the technology is still working? Why is it that like when we're trying to end all this, it seems like this technology is still working in our energy field? Because there is a specific type of like alert system that we have on the planet for like children, especially children of our federation, right? So when, oh, okay, that little girl's getting hurt, oh, this is going on, it sends out an alert. So what they did in space is like, oh, we can always have access to her energy. Just keep on killing kids, and it'll have like the specific alert system going, and then we can build on the specific substance of the alert and the frequency of the alert, right? Because it's an intelligence itself, and intelligence is made out of substances, right? So imagine carbon, the purest form of carbon, like 900 trillion like levels above the main carbon that we're looking at on the planet. The purest form of carbon on the planet is charcoal, right? Right, and other forms of carbon that you can get from a few plants, etc. So thank you for the cartel. So now what ended up happening here is something has come out like, oh, so that's how you guys were keeping that in Daisy's energy. You have to keep people killing people's kids and starting shit. So ratchet, disgusting hoes like Cardi B can play with spy magic and hack people's phone. Oh, okay, that's how it's been working, and the feds just found out, right? Another reason that they've been trying to keep this up is like, oh, maybe we can like try to get some coding information. Like, okay, well, you have to use this is you have to get it done in the Akasha. Maybe we can like see. Let's just keep on starting hella shit, causing hella drama, running thousands of people through court cases. Why is it getting rescheduled? Oh, we're trying to see if Daisy's gonna put something or Leon will put something online, and then we can just go run up with this and like code because we can't get into that. No, you can't. You're going to prison for slaughtering everyone's kids and starting shit for 4 years with Xiong. Okay, well, uh, well, so that's why this is still on in my energy field, because you have to be playing with people's kids and it's sending out an alert. Now, when they're playing with kids of a specific DMT spectrum or psilocybin spectrum, that's even worse because then it starts to go all throughout space and it trickles down a specific signal from space to play my energy field. But let me turn that off. Good. Now, this specific system, I'm going to just have it digitized on the computer. Are you done? Okay, so that's how you guys were keeping that shit on. You had to like play with kids. That's how it was staying on. Because yeah, I've seen you like play with every single thing under the sun to turn it off. So I had to be something. Because the kids, so it was like the kids, their octopuses were coming here telling me like, oh, my companion, she's been impacted. It's just the alert system, right? So then what they were trying to do then is say like, oh, look what happened with the kids. You were causing drama in the high priestess energy field. So now you have a bad akasha now. So now the white man can't get caught up or in trouble for doing what they did to your physical body. But that's not how it works. And once again, goofy, disgusting, delusional ratchet bitches playing games, switching people's kids at birth. Look at this federation, starting hella shit and causing hella drama. Why is it that when the babies are born, they need to the water bay? Oh, so they can get their water intelligence. Why? Because you're switching their kids at birth and then playing with divination channel. And that's how you want to put them together. They're mates and they're practicing incest. Thank you. It's like one federation, just one that was doing that. Smacked out reality. Look at this, the 0 and the 1 coding, like the reality scape, smack out and look where you're gonna go find it, only on planet Earth. And then who's impacted by that reality scape? Look at all these kids. That's how you're gonna find out how they switch them at birth. They can't play with that because they have no akasha for that. They have no idea what the fuck that is. Thank you. So now, you guys, I just wrapped my hair. No, I don't have a toupee. Because I don't that Donald Trump was watching my channel. Was like, oh, I'm doing that too. Nigga, you where's my headscarf? So, anyways, right? So, anyways, right, like let me catch one more white woman going into the beauty supply looking for a bonnet or a headscarf. Erin did that. Someone was like, no, not needing this. Because she knew that shortly after she would be getting robbed and like a few white women came in and just walked out. Don't worry, they're looking for you. That's who did that, High Priestess. She's Korean. Yeah, just drama and guai. So now something has come out. So that, are you done? Because now it's getting turned off. Okay, great. That was the last thing with and all of them. They had to just say that. That's why they're playing with people's kids, just so they can keep that spiral, like whatever going. And then like one day hopes of like, okay, well, if we're in her energy enough, then she'll just give us Akasha's code. Yeah, I've seen this before. They'll just, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, I didn't know that you like didn't need to be like ripping people's kids. Oh, yeah, well, all the way up it's her system too. So she can only get certain access. So we can't play with her to get to their system because they'll kill. Oh, okay, yeah, well, sorry. We're just like joking. 300,000 children are missing on the planet. So you can play in the computer like that, bitch. Martha Jimenez and them. Okay, now you know what the fuck they're doing. I turned it off. So after we did all of that, that's what you guys were doing? Oh, I didn't know that. I can't work with you anymore, bitch. You're about to get slaughtered by the cartel. Sit down. Right. So now that's off. It's off. Are you done? Okay, great. Let me show you what they got started today. But I just have to tell the cartel raids on raids and raids and raids on raids on raids on raids because they want to go play on Leon's computer to get something on the computer, to get something on the internet to make it seem like, oh no, we weren't raping and molesting everyone's kids because everyone that is playing in any AI, anything, you're getting set the fuck up. Thank you. There's a good brother, Asuko. Hi, High Priestess. I think it's important for people to know. You want to record this? Yeah, go ahead. Because he's like going back and forth in court. So let me just wait. So they were going back and forth playing on my Big Daddy's computer. And they were saying, oh, what? No, you're a white man that practices pedophilia. That's not a haircut of a white man. It's a black woman wrapping her hair around her head. Right. That much you know because you have a camera in another woman's house. Like, oh, they all do that. Oh, it's the latest fashion trend. Ooh, bitch. That single white female, you hoes are starting too much. Put on this headscarf. But watch this one go missing. Oh, I don't want to hear it. So now, and that's how you finish the rap. It's like you tie it tight and then that's how it gets set. So even if this headscarf fall up in the middle of the night, because that's not silk, you can get that good joint. So now, are you done? Okay, great. Now VB Quack is on the internet. So now what got started is these motherfuckers wanted to go play games on the internet, and I only did that because they're trying to like pull a piece of my hair into the internet, like for intelligences. So they went to go play with some little girl, like, oh, we could take her hair and then tie it to this, and then there we have like a chemical server. No, you don't, bitch, because my hair is sealed. And if one more child goes missing because of this bullshit, bitch, it's okay. Because something ratchet's gonna come on the planet. Let me try this out, this new ESP. What? I have to put myself in the Akasha. Oh, baby daddy, me and you have to activate this Akasha. So we have to hold hands and like open this up with this light word. Let me see. Good, I like that one. Sounds about white. So now, what done got started here? Well, in Russia, we tied our hair like this before you opened up the computer in the 1980s and saw Jet magazine. So now what's going to end up happening here is Holston started way too much. It's just saying like, I'm only like, if it's your hair's covered all the way, that means that I'm practicing like like a beauty hygiene. If it's like this, it's like, oh, I'm professional, I'm just going to the store. So now what has gotten started here? Are you done? Because that has gotten turned off. That was like their whole thing, playing with people's kids to keep that alert system on all of us, high priests and priestesses. I just turned it off. I'm going to upgrade it. I'm going to upgrade it completely, change the substance, change how it works, change the input sensor because it's coming from this side. Thank you. Right. That's why you guys like, why is it only on this side or this side? Because sometimes you guys like the spirals like on this side or that side, just based on like what body they're targeting and attacking. High priestess, what is going on right here? And it's this divination marking because they're trying to amp the response. Like, oh, you killed that child? Okay, I thought I was going to open up this portal. Oh, it didn't. Playing with goofy ass, disgusting bitches. Not ones that got trapped in slavery, the bitches that started it. Good. A lot of you guys have hosts to teleport. I can't do everything. So now what got started here is like, oh, everyone got banned in computer science. High priest, he's ready to talk. And I think it's important, Brother Asuko, that you talk about what happened when everyone found out about those kids with the octopus and the jellyfish. Daisy, let's start now. Daisy, you have no idea what is really going on here. I just have to say, I'm going back and forth in court with people that stole my entire company. We were doing very well, going really far, and we were contemplating AI until I got pulled in here and saw all that. You really have no idea. Everyone in tech is either dead or in jail or has no fucking money. Daisy, that octopus and that jellyfish and this aquatic being, that is done. Like you said, my big aquatic life. If you don't have an aquatic being, if you don't have a fucking octopus, if you don't have an Akasha, you're not getting on that computer at all. And white people can't get on the computer, and neither can Banish bitches. I want to go play against Wahanifi. Is Hanifi exactly? He loves when I say that. Anyways, I persist. I just have to tell you that what they got started is very sinister and out of control. A lot of people of color in tech had their platforms completely like stolen, their computers tapped, stalked and harassed, people moving in like next door to them, barricading themselves in apartments that belong to other people just so they can get a specific device next to them to spy, to get into their computer to steal. Now what's happened is everyone has found out about that octopus. And Daisy, I'm telling you, that Southern shit that you got started on here, Tuin as well. I know her too. I can code as well. You have no idea what that started because everyone realized like, oh, it's going to end with Black women. Exactly. So obviously you're playing with them, you're slaughtering them, you're trying to disrespect them. Now look at, they own the computer. I feel like that's perfect because too many white people cause chaos with this computer. Now everyone has seen it. You guys are fucking disgusting. You know exactly who the fuck I am. Unity Chain, do not play with me. It's over. That's over. I told you about my brother Asuko. He was going to be building like some free internet thing and they started shit. A few days later, Unity Chain, he's using that in court too. Man, I'm telling you, you all started a lot of shit. So now what's getting started here is that's what they were doing. So they got into my baby daddy's computer like a few months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago, right? And then he had like some concept that he had jotted down, not the code. They were pining for that shit. They had something, oh, we can record like what you're typing in and it will translate to words, or you copy and paste something inside of your mouse, and that's what's going on. And one of the things that you need to realize is that they went through the whole Apple database to try to get into that MacBook. Yeah, and they hacked everyone's computer and they still have no idea what computer that is. But you have a specific tool at your hand and you're going to be able to block all that. Now, something got started because I cried on the internet. I'm like, I'm sorry. But one of the Guacatazzi said, okay, this is how we're going to clean up our Akasha. So because I guess I cried while the internet was on and streaming, it created a new water environment on the internet. So we have to bring this down, and now we really own the internet. Yeah, that's why I was trying to get into the shower with you this morning. Like, oh, I wanted to give you a gift. You know, that's how we work when we're hyperdimensional. Oh, here's a gift. Oh, my baby mama, she like fucked the life out of me. She gave me a new body. Okay, great. Oh, look it, I got a new water environment. So now, like, that's how you give gifts. Not going and cutting out the uterus of a child and now saying gift. Oh, here's your gift. Oh, thank you, husband. Now we can have a baby. But I'm having sex with your sister, but you are my sister? We need better women. Like, why are you guys all? That's what they say. But let me show you what the fuck they got started online. Good. He's involved too. He's involved. This Vergara, he's involved because they brought him in early on to start hella shit. He had no idea. And then he's like, wait, what? Okay. Look at tracking bodies and they can tell you what move that you're doing by uploading you to chemical servers against your will. Turned over in the bed, sleeping on the right. Oh, so you think that you're going to be going to bed with that bitch every night? I told you, Stephanie and her new tool for mates. I told you, Stephanie and her new tool for mates. Good. Look at this. This is absolutely insane. AI can now turn your whiteboard sketches into functioning software. It wasn't that like Figma? or Zeppelin DAO, where oh you upload your front end wireframes and then we give you like HTML code and everything like that based off something that was ran from space. If they don't work, why would this work? Oh, well, we just got into Leon's computer and we thought that if we said like these like technical things that people will believe that we weren't playing on the computer. And that's another thing, Daisy, that I want to talk about. Anybody playing with any of these people, if you're white in tech, you are done for. If you're Russian, Eastern European, Nordic, or whatever the fuck, you are done for, Daisy. There's some dude too that I gotta warn you about, but later. Thank you, High Priest. There's somebody else too that's like wanted to talk about this. So, anyways, if you play with those different groups of people, you are fucking done for in tech. Your phone is tapped. Thank you. You just picked up your phone, like, okay, let me look at the screen because you're recording. Just keep recording. So, anyways, what they went to go do is play with Leon. This is what we were gonna give out to people, and that's why they're still playing with us. Like, oh, we just thought we were gonna get like a few lines of code, and then like, we can say like, oh well, I have my octopus too. Yeah, she didn't need to ordain me, but remember that I didn't need to do anything because everyone gets on the computer and they get it approved. You just have a problem because you're raping and murdering people's kids, Nguyen Coffee, and stealing from everyone in Vietnam. And then your dad was working with like those fake ass Filipinos to play games with the Viet Cong and like give all their stuff and supply taro, purple potatoes, and everything like that to the whites. Okay, so right, ooh, ooh, and I oop. See, one thing that you can't play with the computer and this shit with God is you can't fake. You can play with all those bitches all day, Stephanie, all them like tarot readers and all those holes and start hella shit and play with those practitioners shit like that. But you can't fake this, and that's why those bitches got caught the fuck up. You can't fake this. If you bring that big, fat, sloppy, dirty bitch Desiree again around me, I will shoot you. And I just want to let you guys know that Desiree within a shot by like I was just confirmed without a shadow of a doubt, Desiree is going to be murdered in Oakland based on what happened yesterday with the Hanifis. They had a meeting with her. Desiree is going to get killed in Oakland for what she got started with period blood because somebody else died and they all got charged. The Hanifis. Thank you. Yes, and they knew that she was sick and was just like leaving it like, okay, ooh, Desiree. And before she passed away, she told the police, I think it was this period blood. This woman, Desiree, she fed all of us this. It was like in hot sauce. Well, and then she started running her mouth about Ebony, and that's how the Hanifi got caught. Oh, Ebony Beckwith, you're playing with Desiree? Ooh. Right, thank you. So this came from Leon's computer like a concept. But the funny thing is, it's like, we don't really like need this though. Yeah, you don't need to do this because if you have a specific function on your computer, all you need to do is just get like go into Canva, which you did, and store everyone's work, right? You don't need to make a whiteboard. Just make your whole website like the front end, how you want it to look, click throughs and all that type of stuff, right? And then you just go ahead and convert it into code with something that we have on our computer. Yeah, you didn't need to cut off the hand of a little girl and like, oh, now I can play. Yeah, or rob the cartel or start hella shit with me. Give about 30 minutes. Okay, thank you. I'm making hash in the kitchen, so I have to like watch this. Oh, her psychedelic channels are open. They're making hash. Now look at the hair. Because they're playing with Snowflake her ear. So now let's look into this. Brain Bridger. Mhm. You can code using your brainwaves. That was off Leon's computer. Thank you. That was off Leon's computer. It's a few other things that he saw that was on his computer and something with security software. That's another reason why everyone's getting kidnapped because we have no security software. There's no cybersecurity. There's no home security because they tapped everything. This doesn't exist. It's like in space. It's like somebody's computer and they have like a background. This is like playing Grand Theft Auto, like or Call of Duty or like all these other games. This is not like something high tech. This will never happen in the hospital because you have no Akasha for it. Because there's people that can do this now. Thank you. Just the same way that I read Auntie Tuesday and scanned her whole body and saw what was going on with her pancreas. You don't need all that. If you want to visualize it like this, there's people that can do that. You need a specific type of like Akasha for chemistry though. We weren't stalking and harassing you because Ooh, you better be careful with that this week. Right, because there's a few investor meetings. Thank you, and you're not leaving them. You see this? All this gone. The cartel was using it. This was like, oh, you know how you have like cloth and you like make a hole in your shirt or your pants? She has a hole right there because she cut it out right there because she's like doing period blood nonsense and squatting and moving and doing too much. So what they were basically doing was taking that specific like material and it's for like patches, like fabric patches, like, oh, you have a hole in your pants. You'll just put that over. And they were using it for a Cheon. And they're like, oh, we can use it for this and it's broken. Yeah, you don't need to do all this. National Science Foundation, they're the ones who's doing this. That's what they said. Oh, put this vexatious litigate thing on her because we can all get sued. Are you done, Gavin Newsom? And Rob Bonta, that's where you're going to get shot at. Thank you. And you know exactly who that is. Good. Yeah, for medicine. This is really only for like your clunkless. Right. Because I have diabetes and they won't even let me get acupuncture. They won't even let me get herbs. I heard about these other herbs. You taught me about this. Yeah, there's certain herbs that can end your acupuncture and diabetes. It just readjusts like your pancreas and the intelligence of it. And it's all being used in Qigong. Okay, good. And this is how they've been playing games with tracking your car. So who's doing sideshows? Who's doing this and that? Ratchet bitches. Oh, so that's how you did that. So you didn't see me on the freeway. No, I didn't. I just uploaded your car to this platform. And it's actually illegal. Thank you. It's by the metal of the car. It's from space. And it broke. And that's what they're playing with now. Like, oh, you have to build all this technology for us. I will sock you in your fucking face. Do you have a fucking problem, bitch? Give me 1 second. Hold on. With some dirty ass sheriff that was trying to play with OGZ. Nigga, do you got a problem? You got a problem on record? Do you have a fucking problem? Okay, so you don't, right? So let me catch you playing with me in virtual reality one more time because my nigga's right here with the fucking 9 and that 40 Glock. Good. Sounding stupid. Another bullshit like this to play with people's kids. So that's how they were doing this baby pussy thing. That's how they were doing it. Because they swore up and down, Daisy, that they didn't do that. And Daisy, that's another thing that they were like really running away from right now. Sorry about that. It's the fact that they were using this technology that was in space to molest people's kids to play with Yanni and Huey and all this octopus nonsense. And I'm hyperdimensional and air clunkless surgeries. Right, and I'm a Seminole, and now Jack needs things. That's what they were doing. Good, good, good. You look stupid in front of the state of California. Get the fuck up out of here. Gavin Newsom just got smacked out with charges. Like, okay, well, I'll leave her alone. I didn't know that you knew all that. Allows surgeons to holographically render their patients MRI and CT images. This is not holographic. This is just a higher level of X-ray. It's more toxic because it has a different type of radiation in it. This is not holographic. Holographic, to envision the holographic reality, you need a specific color spectrum, Akasha. So the computer's locked. It is locked, game tight. If you don't have a fucking Vivi quinine, a specific flower that's a pink, pussy pink, you're not getting shit. Isn't that why you went to go play with Metro Woman's mom? Oh, she has a beater near. Oh, we needed this one. Oops. You just kind of started too much in their hood. Oh, this is like a video in the computer. It's like they edit it and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like this is like cool and okay stuff. They do this in space. I don't think you really like need this. You just stop playing with people's eyes. They're not doing anything special. This is all space stuff that's broken. Because they let them bring it so that one day you're gonna get exposed as an alien. Thank you. Good. Facial recognition software to pinpoint sensory signals in both neurotypical children and those who identify as being on the spectrum. I thought you said that being neurally divergent means that you're schizophrenic, because isn't that what you told everyone about me? And then you're trying to raise money to like, oh, well, she agreed to this because of her experiences. Oh, Daisy, she agreed to like you trying to like blast radiation in her house and tie shit to her head. Aren't you the ones that are like screaming she's a black bitch and a nigger in her ear every day? Oh, well, that's just to stimulate the neurons. Oh, I thought, get the fuck out of my office. Oh. Just wanted to get proof for court. Ebony Freelix. And what's about to happen with her at Salesforce, and they know. Because Ebony's going to get blamed for everything, and Salesforce is going to be a top company again. Because something's happening with Change and Hands in a lawsuit, and Brother Asuka, we can work together. Thank you. There's an app for that. There is one. Thank you. Scientists discovered a new brain cell. There is no new brain cell. They're just looking into hyperdimensional people by cutting kids of color open and stupid bitches. Oh, that's because they have this structure. There is no new brain cell. Because there's no new imaging technology to image a new brain cell. Because you don't have new brain cells. Because only certain people got to upgrade to their anatomy. Oh, we just got caught playing with people's kids. Yeah, the fuck you did. Smart gloves. Convert sign language into speech. That's actually a pretty good thing. This, I think that it's okay, but still from space and it's getting broken because it's tied to a little girl's head and it doesn't work anymore. They let you do enough and hey, it stopped working. It was just working for the video. Oh, don't worry. Let me check the back end. Error. Oh, okay. They did it again. They turned it off. Good. You don't own shit on this planet, bitch. You're about to find the fuck out. You don't own shit. You're not about shit. You're not getting shit. I promise you're not getting shit. AI detects skin cancer. Yeah, that's not possible. It's a specific health intelligence that you need. So like, yeah, there's a child like binded to it in space. Like, okay. And that's how Peyton Cuneo almost lost her fucking eye. That's how Jessica's daughter almost went blind in one eye. That's why you keep on seeing Jessica and Sydney and Peyton everywhere. Because they tied this to Peyton to play with her eyes because she's a Pisces. We're about to go to court. They're about to go to court with all these people. Jessica, just get on here. Brain Bridger, LinkedIn. Thank you. I copied everything down. I'm down everything. Daisy, 4 of those white men died in New Orleans playing with my daughter. That's just about done. That's done. You hoes want to go play. That's what they fucking did. They want to go play like that. So you hoes can sit on the computer and play with white men and play with other niggas that don't want you. Now you see why you're getting shot in your face. Cataracts, one of the babies, full-blown cataracts. Thank you. You guys know cataracts is like when your eye gets white. They did that to a rabbit too. One of Angel's baby's cataracts because they were playing with her eyes with Adobe with the computer. And that's why all this whole federation died, 4 of them. Thank you. They called down a high priest to see why all these federations die in a specific aquatic form. They died because you played with them. So now you're going to find out these people are here dealing with you. The originals, they all got their body back. The originals. Right. And this teaches you how to speak different languages and it moves your mouth based on, so you're putting people in jail and playing with people's kids to put them in like torture chambers so that you can try to get like Medicaid, like insurance reimbursements for giving people this technology. But somebody has to be running it, right? Because there's no such thing as AI. Unless you have an ear. And then this is where you get into cutting off the ears of rabbits. It's like, oh, I didn't know it was that ear. Why did you call it oh? Good. I literally connected my brain to GTP4 with JavaScript. So if they can do this, right? Neurosity, oh, we put a crown on your head, right? Can't they do that with like your hair follicles, the substance of your hair follicles? Because it's made out of carbon, magnesium, and a few other spirals. Thank you. Perm, oh, weave, right? Right, wait, though. Do you know what these bitches in Hidden Colors was doing? And they talking about they was playing in the laboratory with lights? Bitch, I'm telling you. You want to know what they was doing? Braids and cold waves. Yeah, that's my next video, braids and cold waves. What were these hoes doing? And they're talking about, oh, we're Hidden Colors, Catherine, and oh, look at that. And this is her work. She just gave it to me. She cold waves. What you talking about? Cold waves. Oh, they still doing that down there? Oh, I can't wait to come back to the planet. It's a bunch of high priests coming back down. Cold waves. Waves on swim, so they hit on him. Cold waves. You got some spirals? Oh, they got a few spirals. Cold waves. They were playing with a bunch of Black women, goofy, disgusting calico hoes from Okamako, right? Starting hella shit and playing with Black women. Oh, give her this act or just put this right by her house. Okay, good. Now we tied. Now we all the way. Now she gonna be all the way that way. Playing with spirals. Cold waves. White women, their hair's not activated. Cold waves. Cold waves. Why aren't they Black? Why isn't there photos of Black women with cold? Because we were just going to say that it was our intelligence. Because, okay, we got caught playing with people's kids. It's kind of extreme what we did, so we're trying to hide it. What does that have to do with me and Leon? Right. And you have a disgusting, delusional ass white man sitting on the computer trying to monitor me and Leon's communications. Well, you signed this paper and da-da-da-da-da. Oh, so you want me? Do you notice something on here? Daisy. I see. Thank you. Show you right. Go call your grandma. Good. Cold waves. Perm Ross sets. Oh, she got a few curls. Perm Ross. Man, she didn't roll it the right way. She rolled it the other way. Look at they coming loose. Fuck. It's okay. Let me go see if I can be her hairstylist for a few days and go down there. Hey, this how you do your hair. Why the fuck are you talking to me, bitch? I thought you died. You guys supposed to be on the other side of the tracks. Don't come down here, you calico host. Don't come here starting that. Don't none of that. Don't come down here starting that bullshit. That's what we're talking about. That's what the souls were doing. They're playing with spell work. Thank you. So now it's coming out because why the fuck are you talking about Blue Magic and a few other products that got chemicals in them to play with spell work? Why isn't there a single picture of Black women with cold waves? Daisy, they did it. That's what I'm talking about. They did. That's what I'm talking about. And you talk about Idlewild. That was my favorite movie. Look, drama gives finger waves, cold waves, finger waves. Banana peels, shortcuts, waves on swim. But you guys know those classic Black men like Langston Hughes in them, like Black men with waves. This is the curly crack, bitch. That's enough. No, we can't use that intelligence. They sealed that one. We need cold waves, waves on swim, so they hate on him. Waves on swim, so they hate on him. Lady London and them, their moms and them, they came from space. They all came from space here. Are we here? Retarded ass bitches. Wakamako. It's a Maryland. It's like, oh, you have the Wakamako dance, and then you could be a debutante, and then you guys come out and like with your like little mates and stuff like that, like the Wakamako dance of 1957. I'm happy to be here. This is what we learned in our sessions. It's like, oh, home training type of thing, and like Jack and Jill, we learned how to fold napkins and set plates. I had a lot of fun. We learned how to dance and how to wipe our mouths with napkins, and we learned how to do our hair and look like pretty Black children. Wakamako. That's what they used to do. Anybody that's born between the years of 1940 to 1960 knows about Wakamako because that's original Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill is now Hanifi and Mahogany Munch. That dominatrix club where Castle swears up and down, he hasn't been, but his DNA is in a bunch of women with like whip marks and burn marks, and she has a dildo like, oh, still inside. Oh, wow. Because he couldn't make the cut. Oh, that's a fake penis? Oh my God. You have no dick at all. I'm telling. Well, yeah, this nigga, they want him on the fence too. Oh well, I solved somebody's case. Yeah, waves. Wait, yeah. Whoa. Harry Belafonte, he just couldn't make the cut. Whoa. You're still a young man, baby. Ooh, don't waste your time. You really don't know. You should have never, ever. Good. So now everyone knows what Kamala Harris is doing. Because she's one of those calico hoes. She would switch that bird. She knows. I didn't know that I was like some special priestess and you had to put me here so I can one day play in India. Oh, my sister, she looks more Indian. She'll go do that. Well, braids and cold waves. Braids. Oh, look at this. They running away tonight. Look, because look, she got a zigzag right there. That means that they're going to go down the river and up that hill. That means that they leaving Massa for good. And that's why all these bitches are in space with no melanin, no underwear, period blood everywhere, smack the fuck out and starting hello shit. Good. Somebody's going to get arrested for this, and this nonsense with Aramaic. Thank you. This came up in the Ethiopian community. I got about 15 minutes. Aramaic. Ooh, make it go faster. Aramaic. Nah. Aramaic. Semitic languages. Ethiopia and Grufum. Aha, my brother to feed them. This is a Kushite way. Starting too much shit and doing Grufum. Yeah, in the three wise men, there's three priests that want to go have sex and now saying priest. Listen, you guys need to stop starting shit on the planet and look at zodiac placement now saying that I'm priestess of Adar. Okay, good. Ooh, you did it. Vanish. That's what you're gonna tell. She tell. That's something I got good. You're starting to miss shit. So before when we typed this in, like Amharic, it showed up a bunch of white women. So just be careful. Yeah, 2 of them got taken down. Yes. Are you guys done? Okay, good. So now that we know why this computer, because I turned it off. Leon, turn yours off too. Well, how will we be able to see these children, Daisy? I use it for my cases. Go ahead, turn it off, and then upgrade it. Like upgrade completely your specific awareness of an akasha. It's like an akasha was already made with a specific ear set up. Our high priest and priests, high priestess Ziggy, she handled that. That's the one that's saying. That's her. You just thought I was like, are you high? No, that's the high priestess. Hello, husband. Okay, good. So I put my name in there. Okay, good. Now we have a new system, and it's an Anuak substance. So do you want to see what this bitch looks like? She's hiding her image. Good. She's twice the size of Desiree, and she's like part fish because she went to go play games, but it's not a cute fish either. It's a banished one. Run around stinking like feces and starting shit. Talking about, is there any food here? Hi, brother. Hi. I just knew that you were online, so I was just hoping you saw this. Okay. Okay, great. Yeah. It's my brother, Steph. He posted online, so he just wanted me to see because he knew I was on LinkedIn. Like, okay. Aw, good. This is really up. These kids are cute. Hey, Stephanie, I just have to tell you though, you guys are doing very well in the community, and I want to work with you. Yeah, like I'll tell you this. I will say the biggest thing, hey Daisy, I just want to let you know I'm in and out of your LinkedIn. So anybody playing with you from here on out, that's done for. How dare you guys start this bullshit ass mess? Thank you, high priest. Because they're recording. He's going to be recording for what the fuck got started. And you can't impact that system because you don't have the Akasha to do so. So now if you want to play, you need an Akasha to even play with me and to get into that Akasha to play. So one of the things that I just want to say, Steph and Aisha, Oakland doesn't need $50 million. They need a war. Thank you. Because what they're going to do is go play with your clinical surgeries. And I'm going to tell you that you need to fire 3 people that are using like your foundation's like access to different kids and students. Like, oh, we want to track like reading outcomes though. You need to like make sure that you go ahead and make sure fire 3 people that are playing with that. And Aisha, I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth. The only way you're going to fix literacy in Oakland or any school is with spell work, because these kids have a specific type of chemical binding to their to the dendritic, like it's a DNA that creates dendrites. There is a specific chemical binded in the before space. So before the dendrite is even created, the substance that creates that dendrite, based on their federation and based on the location that they live in and based on food that their mother ate when pregnant, it their brain cell development, and then that's going to impact their ability to learn. So you need spell work, and you need like a specific type of like work, like a carbon that they need to like ingest over like 3 days straight. And you can take a child that has muscular dystrophy and he can be like sitting up straight and like walking like, okay, I feel okay again. Right, like so you guys heard about Solana and Chris Pearson, who, by the way, I'm going to tell you right now, Chris Pearson, you're going to have my brother step there. He needs an acupuncturist because he knows the solid people. That's how all the practitioners got banished, bitch. No, she ain't solid. Not solid. Daniel Fields, I can't fuck with you until you leave that bitch alone, Danielle. And you know that. And they're putting you in playing with Bernadette. Yeah, he did. Isn't this Daisy's work? Yeah, not come and see this. Hey, you can't come in our community like plagiarizing and cloud chasing off her work after what you did. Thank you, Daniel. So I just want to say Daniel's okay. Download wellness. They're all karmic. Steph, don't ever step foot over there. Thank you. So you bitches want to go play games like that? So thank you, brother. So he just wanted to post, just let you know I'm watching this bullshit. This nigga right here, and Tony Banks, because he like, oh, Banks, like, you know, like Banks, like Tony Yayo and Banks. That nigga has no money, no coin. Queen, I have to regain my honor. Castle, I have to go against you. No, you're the reason why this happened. I heard about that hood transmission. So you started this in Igbo land. That's why we all got put in slavery. That's how this got started. You have no idea. Castle started it. That's why they boiled that nigga in turbinado sugar. Good. So then, Castle, Hanifi, he would pray to be in their ranks. Castle's an Earborgian. He has no dick, twice. Whoa! So now, let's get started on this. Okay, are you guys done? This is his name. Yeah. Oh, Neurosity. We have this like headset that you put on, and then you can like, yeah. You thought you were gonna put this big ass thing on my head. This is what they're trying to like sew into my head with chemicals, and then everyone else gets attached, and then they can like see their. That's okay, Daisy. Just make sure you have our money. Thank you. Just make sure you have my money. That's fine. That's just fine. Just make sure you have my money. That's fine. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Just make sure you have my money. Like Denise Ariza, her mom used to say, you can call me whatever you want. Just make sure I'm invited for dinner. Now you know which Ariza I'm talking about, Shelly's sister. And Shelly, yeah, she called the police on Castle so many times. Like, that was like the first time I had sex, and I feel like I was like being assaulted. Like, what? I'm a pastor now, and I feel like I'm still traumatized by that. Shelly, good, thank you. Yeah, that one, that's Shelly. Her sister Denise, that's Travis's mom. Yeah, the one that you were like, oh, he's mentally ill. This is great. Whoa! Wow. Denise was pregnant with twins. And Martha Jimenez said, oh, I'm so sorry. One of your twins died at birth. And he's sitting right here in LA looking at me like, why the fuck does he look like me though? Travis and I don't know him. So I was the good twin. Why would they do that? I want to meet this lady. She seems nice. She knows Queen. That's great. I feel like I have a good family now. What the fuck? You put me with the four family in the cartel? Ooh, San Ramon? Man, this life. Hey, Queen, I just want to say thank you. And I went on your YouTube and I saw This Cursed Life, Yasuke, Flying Lotus, and I started listening. I appreciate you. Thank you, High Priest. Arzo, hey, Arzo, Ali, come here. Who? Shujai, don't start that, bitch. Why the fuck wouldn't I? So you went to go play with Arzo and Ali. You guys remember Aliyah? Thank you, Daisy. Now I know what family that I know. Remember how Arzo was getting stalked and harassed like that in high school? And I said, if I'm not friends with Arzo, and if I don't stay around her, they may try to kill my friend. So I was always around Arzo. Yes. Now, one thing that's going to come out here with Matt Haney again is Arzo's dad. Who cares? Arzo's dad murdered 14 niggas over me because he said, Daisy, I know you used to sleep with my son. That's nothing. But you and Matt Haney, you're going to die. And that's why burner culture phone. This is going to keep on coming up until it stops, because why would you go and play on my photos like that? And you went around the same families, but you switched their kids. And then RSO's mom got banished. Like, she was living in LA for a while, like homeless and everything like that. They whipped her in front of the family. You cheated. This is not my child, but I'm going to take care of her. Because you switched them at birth. And then they're sending Aliyah the photos of like their sister. And they're like 20 years old. This is the real Aliyah Shujai. She's like, what? And they're talking in here like, we'll be sisters then. She said, I'm just happy that I have a good family. Why would you put me on a farm? It's okay. I love my brothers and sisters. There's a lot of us though. Cooking, doing farm work, a bunch of shit. You're gonna stop this now. And that's why people are going bad on you. Half of my friends that I went to school with, because I don't have friends. Whoa, so I mean, that was easy. They switched all their kids at birth. My son Kufaisai, bitch, you wish. You wish my son would be coming to this planet for you to play. Because I binded my womb, my kids are not coming to this planet. Good. So, ooh. Yeah. Playing with Agwarga look, I have a secret about the Komodo. If you go in your mom's Akasha and say that I love my mom so much and put this intelligence there, she will never know that her Komodo's blasting her with fucking fire and that you're like starting hella shit with the Komodo. Okay. I love my mom. Yeah, I would love to do that. Agwarga while 4 years old. 17. Oh my God. My mom almost died because she's hella like wicked. Like, look at this fire magic. That's not me. They're talking about a different David Ellington. He forgot his face is the cover photo. This David Ellington. Oh, he looks like he's disgusting. Yeah, that he likes molesting people's kids and starting hella shit because he's like 5'4". And you're playing with me, and you're playing at Leon's job, and you're compromising investigations, international ones, playing on the computer, so that people think that we're pedophiles and we're not getting any investment and anything like that. That's what this is about, because they're not getting any investment. I'm telling you one more time, Daisy, that octopus and that jellyfish Anybody going near AI, you're getting investigated and charged, just period. Because that is why several people's kids went missing. It's almost 10 minutes. Enough. Take this off now. I can't even look at them. Their energy is like disgusting because they're covered in hella magic and curses. Rest in peace, software developers. But wait though, Microsoft, we have a software apprenticeship. Oh, Nibble Health, what is that? Where we make cards where you can spend your health insurance and your employee benefits. Isn't this Daisy's platform? Yeah, it is my platform. They try to send it out. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Hi, I know about Daisy. Isn't this her platform? Hey, I know about that lady getting stalked in virtual reality. I want to work with her. This is bad luck. Hey, you have a cease and desist. Thank you. They're not making any money. Good. I own this whole platform. Good. I just wanted to show you what they were doing because this is my exact platform. I paid $18,000 for it and a whole bunch of other stuff to go on, and I never got my code. But don't worry, 2 people at that company died and 1 person went to jail. Fuck you. How dare you start that bullshit playing with people's kids so you can play on the computer? And now do you see why I told you not to do that? Okay, thank you.